In this video, I wanted to talk about how do you get motivated. I tend to find that the times that I do less, I feel less satisfied in myself. I feel like I wasted the week. It gives me an ugly feeling. So one of you asked me, what do I do to kind of get out of that funk? I have them too. I think we all have them. Maybe you see the ability or the thing that I did something or I was creative or whatever it is. But the truth is I have a lot of funks and I really have to work myself out of them. One of the things that I have used that has been tried and true for me, especially when I was going to college, is a planner. I'm the kind of person, if I don't have deadline, nothing gets done. So I found that if I put my own personal deadlines on myself, they work just as good as if someone else did them. So I have a planner. I have an Erin Condon planner. So one of the things I did is I went on Word and I made myself some labels, some stickers. And I did them specifically for this stuff that I was doing. Like this one's for YouTube, that I needed to make a video. I needed to film, edit. On the piecing label, you know, like a quilt that I wanted to do, I have to buy the fabric, also design the quilt top or whatever I needed to do. So I made myself these cute little labels. Like I said, if you want a more in-depth process of how I did that, I'm willing to share it. But research shows that if you write down something, a task that you need to accomplish, you're more likely to accomplish. Now, I really do find that that is true. Specifically last month, I had some plans for YouTube that I wanted to get done. And I organized myself by each week. Each week I had certain tasks I needed to accomplish by that week. And though I wrote it out all, I did a monthly plan and then I did a weekly plan, I've noticed that I really did hit those markers because it gave me my own personal deadlines. Almost like this itself gave me my deadlines. I also find that if I don't do this, in my brain, I don't feel like I need to do anything. And then when I go back and I look at the quilts that I haven't accomplished, I realize, like, yeah, I had things to do. Why did I just sit around and do nothing? It's because I didn't plan it. Monday, I decided that, okay, Lorena, you've kind of given yourself a week. You really didn't get a lot done. Yeah, but not the stuff you wanted to get done. You know, sometimes you get stuff done, but it's not what you really wanted to get done. Today's the week to get what you want done. No more excuses, no more delays, no more letting nothing get in your way, not even yourself. Get going. I hadn't been quilting my quilts in forever, to the point that I had like 33 quilts that I hadn't gotten done. And I've noticed that as I finished one, it kind of created this momentum to finish the other. When I finished the other, it was so exciting to see them done. That momentum was such a blessing. It's really just forward motion, right? Forward motion. But you have to start to just get in motion, which that's the biggest part of it, to start. I shared this trick a long time ago, but I use this trick constantly when I was in A&M University, a time clock. I've noticed that I'll set my time clock for 30 minutes, and by the time the clock goes off, I have such a wonderful momentum that I want to keep going. So I think sometimes for me, which I think is for you, is just getting started. I literally set the time clock for an hour and say, okay, Lorena, you're going to watch TV for an hour, or you're going to do what you want to do for an hour. But after that hour, you're going to set the time clock for 30 minutes. And you're going to do something. And after a period of time, 30 minutes becomes a couple hours of doing. Doing the binding last week was such a blessing for me because it created the momentum to really start binding more of my quilts. So I also bound another quilt as I was working on this quilt. And I only intended to make the binding. I didn't intend to bind it. I didn't intend to do a video. I didn't intend to do any of it. I just intended to make the binding, 30 minutes. And then I was like, you know what, while I'm here, I started doing the second quilt. And I was sewing for a good 2 hours. But initially, it was just going to be a 10-minute, 30-minute task. And I've learned once you get moving, once you have the momentum, you can accomplish a lot. I really do thank you for watching.